Hello, MrIronBill here, back with another video for Too Old to Grind. I haven't made videos in a while, but I've decided today that the Ascendant challenge was an interesting solo, so I'm going to go with that. You saw that I set up with the Huckleberry, a Vouchsafe, and the Fang fusion rifle for heavy, and set up here with Stompies to make this jump easier. Now, a lot of people don't go this way because you're unaware of it, but when you're Ascendant, there is a stairwell that makes this climb up to the pedestal much easier. Most of the time, people try to rotate around that spire, and I suppose you get pretty good at it with practice, but this is the much easier way. Now, the only thing you have to be careful about here in the Ascendant realm is that there will be occasionally debris that will spawn. You see that purple glow over there, that means there's some debris on the way. You just avoid that. And the other thing is that some of the things that you land on here will disappear after about 2 seconds of being on them. So for the most part, you want to plan out your path before you start jumping so you can keep moving if you have to. Now, I could jump on that rotating rock, but I really don't need to. The Stompies, I can get over here easily enough. Now at this point, I've decided to jump over to this pedestal, use my power to knock down the wizards for the most part. And then, I didn't get that one in 2 shots, that kind of messed up. That set me up for kind of a mess here. I'm going to head through my super to clear out the ads in front of me. Then I'm going to swap to the Huckleberry here. And if you have a catalyst on the Huckleberry, it is amazing in this portion because as long as you are killing things, basically you just keep reloading. So now I have one behind me and one in front of me. For some reason, the one behind me didn't want to attack, which was fine. I went ahead and killed him. Now when you see that pop in the center, you know that you have the sword. Now the goal here is to kill all 3 knights. When you pick up the sword, 1 knight's going to come after you first, and there'll be a bunch of ads. For whatever reason, if I decide to play the pedestal, I'll jump up and clear that one off first. And I started to do that, and I thought, you know what? I'm just going to string them out behind me. Put a couple licks on this guy, get out of here before I get overwhelmed. Went ahead and killed him. And what you want to do here, really, is just play the outside. This keeps you out of the line of fire of a lot of the ads that do shoot you, then just occasionally whip around. And notice that pedestal there separates the 2 knights, so I'm able to get this one isolated for the most part, kill him, and flip directions. Kill the orb there that might otherwise nick me down. And at 600, it's not going to be one thing that kills you, it's going to be death by 1,000 cuts. You'll just get nicked and not heal fast enough, especially on a hunter. But I commit to the knight at this point because once I kill him, everything else is going to despawn. And there it is. Now I'll activate Tolan. Now you can't throw that sword down yet because you have to get that sword over to the portal. And once again, you'll have more ads that spawn in. You can drop the sword temporarily. Don't drop it too long. And I'm going to use my Vouchsafe, or start to use my Vouchsafe, to take down these ads. I decided I better deal with this guy on my left before he kills me. Now, the Fang is a really good fusion rifle even at this distance. And this is probably due to the... And notice I picked the sword up, but the Fang is good because of the buff, I believe. And I'm just going to hang with that. I want to pop that guy. Look at the ranges at which you can kill things. So really pretty remarkable. At this point I have the arena clear. I'm going to take a moment here, pick up some heavy ammo, or look for it anyway. And the reason I did this is it's really easy to die on the jump across. And if I have to come back in and do this again, I want to have some ammo. Now, if you back the film up later, you'll notice that Tolan was right beneath the pedestal there, but there was no bounty for him this week, so I didn't go for it. On top of that, once you get down there, you may not be able to get back up, so it's one of those deals where you want to go across with your sword first, get your chest, and if you want to mess with it, come back across and try to get Tolan from there. Now notice I let that debris go by. This pedestal should not disappear, but if you have the sword, it's useful to remember that R1 will allow you to swing across big gaps if you get in a pinch and you need to. But at this point, I'm in pretty darn good shape. I'm right on top of where I need to be. And there's my chest. At this point, I can drop it if I want to. And that's pretty much it. You can climb those stairs to get out. You can teleport out. It won't make any difference. Whatever you do, you've already got your chest. You have your award. Couple this event with the Blind Well Tier 3 Heroic a couple times over, and you have probably the most powerful combination for leveling your character you can do in a single week. So with that, this is MrIronBill, signing off.